Hey everyone, this is Peter 24/7 from Project Goats with another WarDragons diary. So, well into the battle phase. Our team, like I've said on previous vlogs, last PvP of the season, it's very relaxed. We're not putting too much effort into it, so we're a bit slower than we usually are, though we still have opened 10 islands, as you can see. I'm about done with this event. This event and the non-stop Guardians, they drive me completely insane. I'd like to see something after you clear the first set of Guardians on each island, and a function that opens up where you have an option to spend, 10 or even 20 energy to clear without running the actual Guardian. Just because it gets so boring. And the bases, they don't really vary or anything. Yes, it only takes about 20 minutes to get through, but that's 20 minutes I can spend having me time. So as you can see, I'm running a little light on inners, though I still do have 26,000 of these sigils. Trading post for today has come out, so before we go to trading post, I'm just going to go and I'm going to open up all of my bronze chests, see if I can get some more sigils. Please give me sigils and inner fire. Oh, not bad. So as you can see here, after the first, when I did the vlog, when this first came out, it showed that I had the 125 sigils times X amount, and it was grouping them together. I like that they actually made this change where they actually separated. So it shows here I got one of the 125 sigils and I got 10 of the 25 sigils. So it gives me a more accurate reading of where I stand. So I would like to thank PG for making that change. So now I won't get excited and get upset for the false advertising that I did last time. So yesterday we opened up the trading post. I got the rubies and I got through some of the super sigil chests. I got back exactly what I spent to get the rubies. That's okay. I'm not too butthurt about it, but it's there's a sequential line, so it's set where the prizes are coming. So getting through that, eventually it gets me all that much closer to the 5,000 drop in the sequence. So we'll see. I haven't decided if I'm going to be going crazy on the super sigil chests to get more draconic chests, but we'll see, and I'll probably make a decision next week during the last event of the season. So the trading post, let's talk about this. So let's start with the bottom ones. They have these, the gunpowders. I've got lots of these. I don't think it's worth spending 150 sigils to get 100 of those. Most people have tens of thousands of these. Anyone who buys packs or religiously opens up any chests, you get these in abundance. So I don't even think, even if I didn't get any more, I'd ever run out of these. So I don't think this is worth investing in. Summon warriors and invincibility shields. These aren't bad. Summon warriors and invincibility shields can be valuable. This isn't bad if you have the extra sigils, but once again, it's not like you can't get these elsewhere. For 500 rubies, you can buy these. I want to save up for the draconic chests, so I'm not going to get them. And you can get these from random drops doing runs as well. So if you have the healing potions, you can get it that way as well. I don't think this is that good of an investment, but if you have the extra sigils, knock yourself out. Energy packs and Dracon and the Dragon HP. Once again, if you're going to be opening up draconic chests and you're saving up your sigils right now to get the extra draconic chests. I don't think this is a good investment because the energy packs you will get in abundance, and the plus 30% dragon HP. I think we all have tons of those, and we don't really need any more of those. And for crafting, I do not think that it is worth doing this. If it's to get elemental embers or the energy bars, electrum bars, I do think it would be worth it. But when changing the element, you're actually just losing 1,500 shards. If you're active enough in Atlas, you can farm the shards you need, or you can get them from the seasonal line. So when you're going through the elite gear, what I do is I want to get the mythic gear, and every elite piece that I get from the Atlas season. So let's open it up and take a look. So if you open up the event screen, and you go to season, when you go through the line, instead of getting one of these pieces of elite gear, you can actually choose an element to get, and it gives you 500,000. So if you aren't, if your concern should be mythic gear, as it's great to have, but I don't think it's worth dropping one element a bit more when it's easy to get that element through here, and it's probably faster to get it through here. So what I usually do is when it comes to the elite gear, I get the shards, and then I work on leveling up the mythic gear because they can get quite costly. Lastly, in the trading post, there is a glyph. Wait for it to load up again. So here's a glyph, the Mythic Invoker HP glyph. Now, all of the glyphs and runes that we have for invokers currently are specific to dragons. So this is actually, I think it's actually the first invoker glyph or rune that is available. And I actually think this is worth the 1,500 sigils. It is going to put me back a little bit, but I think it's worth it. It will increase the invoker's HP and the invoker's rage. If you currently look at the invokers that we have, all of the things we have are dragon specific. So to give you an example, the mythic glyph of tribute, as you can see here, the mark of tribute cooldown is decreased, but he actually doesn't have that spell. So I got this glyph from a different dragon in the event line, and I'm using it on Icarus. So this is the first one outside of the glyphs or runes that you can get from the actual lines, season lines when you get the dragon. It's the first one that has a non-dragon specific attribute, and I do think it is worth it. So I'm actually going to invest the 1,500 sigils on that. So let's open that up and let's buy it. Oh, it's going to put me back to 1,500. So now I got this invoker HP glyphs. Invokers are pretty good. A lot of the invokers that come out, they're really good at stopping bases or cherry picking through a base. So it is good to have. I do kind of wish that it was an attack as the first, but HP works too. I'm just as happy. And we'll see what new invokers come out in the future. So that's basically all I really want to talk about. I am still enjoying my weekend, and tonight there is another game. I watch hockey, if you guys haven't noticed, and of course. So yeah, we lost the first game. Our captain was injured and pulled off the ice in the first period, and then had a short-handed goal scored on us. So it was quite a depressing time for me. But I'm hoping we'll do better today. I'm just going to quickly finish off some of these quests. I need to find 5 pylons. I think last time I had one of these pylon missions, somebody actually posted in the comments a base that I actually should have bookmarked and I haven't done it yet. So I'm not going to look through the comments and look for it and then fly it. But I will probably after this find the base and go and do it. But just for the time being, let's just look for a base that has a pylon on it and poke at it. So let's see here. So 1 pylon, that's at the back. I want pylon at the front. Pylon. Where's all your pylons? Oh, there's one. So gotta kill 5 of these. I don't really care about finishing the base. I just want to get what I need and then go. But back to what I was saying. I'm going to sit down. As it's the weekend, it's a long weekend for us here in Canada. So I'm going to spend most of the time relaxing, playing my games, and watching hockey. So every 2 days there will probably be a game. Today I'm hoping we will win because we lost the last one. But I've been having a few drinks and enjoying time. We had a little water fight earlier today between myself, the kids, and the wife. Interesting times. They all got upset because I started hiding behind people, and then I started picking people up and throwing them into the source of water that we had. And then I went inside and they continued. And then I went around the house and into the backyard through the gate with a bucket of water and dumped it on the closest person to me, which happened to be my wife. So it was fun times. Now we're all inside. I'm upstairs doing my vlog. They're doing their thing. And we're all getting ready for the game today. So almost done with these pylons. There's a nice and close one. Need 3 more. There. The Kralos is probably the best dragon, discount dragon in a long time. He's so great, and he still has a lot of uses. So a lot of these dragons are outgrown. As soon as the new tier comes out, you don't really use them because they're not as strong. But with a fully geared and glyphed Kralos, it makes counter sniping great. I know a lot of people don't really like the speed, but I do think that, you know, come PvP, he is an amazing dragon to have. And if you don't have him, I do feel sorry for you, because he is an essential tool in counter sniping. There's nothing better than enfeebling and running through a base and clearing them in 45 seconds or so. There's no better feeling. So the first, when you're sniping a castle or hitting a castle, a lot of people do have Kralos. So it's basically a suicide run. They'll enfeeble you to clear you with Kralos. And yeah, and then after that you can go back and not worry about it, because on an end game base, it's very unlikely for Kralos to get through now, but he still has his uses. Good for building rage, or if a base isn't maxed out, he can still get pretty far through it, or get through those beginning towers that are kind of crappy and just there to slow people down. They'll use Kralos to get here, swap out the dragon, and then go through. So he still has uses to get through the slow parts of the base. for you. But anyways, I'm going to let everybody go and get back to my drinks, and I hope everyone enjoys the rest of the weekend. If you have any other topics or questions you'd like me to bring up, please post them in the comments and I'll be sure to talk about them in a future vlog. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Bye for now.